Box review. Box review. Box review. Box review. Alright, so let's look at the archetypes in here. These archetypes, it's got mainly Gustos, and it's got Mecha Phantom Beast as like your premier archetypes for this. In my opinion, this really pulls together the Gustos, but they still don't live up to enough. They don't still do enough, you know? There's a lot of setting and just passing for the Gustos to really come together. Honestly, they got the best like floaters, battle floaters in the game, but if you get popped by an effect, they're kind of done, right? I'm trying to experiment with them. I might make a video on it later if I end up getting enough support to maybe build a consistent deck. I think they're gonna have potential with maybe Grass Looks Greener and the Fire Kings. Especially Grass Looks Greener if you can manage to get 3 copies of their the Pilakea. This card's good. It revives any Wind Tuner. Actually, this card is gonna be pretty darn good and have some additional synergy with the new Synchron that's gonna get added in the Turbo Duels or wherever it comes out. The video game exclusive card that's coming to Duel Links. This box though, mainly, you're gonna go into it if you want these interesting tech cards that can be applied to a lot of different decks. So outside of the Gusto and the Mecha Phantom Beast stuff, you've got, more importantly, Trap Stun. That's gonna be really solid card in balanced decks. Deal 1-for-1 trade at least with like an opponent's trap card. Really good stuff, right? That's gonna see play. You're going to want to have at least that if you're going to... In a lot of cases, it might end up being better than Hey True Nate, honestly, too. Even though you have to set it and wait, this can deal with a face-up onslaught. It can deal with a DNA surgery. There's a lot it can deal with, right? Then, you got the reason why Onslaught might be coming back. Maybe why Amazonas could maybe see more play. Even if it didn't... It's already seen quite a bit of play with the Silent Swordsman, but... Alright, here we go. Mana Dragon Zernitron, right? This card, ooh. If your opponent destroys or banishes any of your back row, you summon this dude from your hand or graveyard, and then you get to reset any card, any spell or trap card that's been banished or destroyed in your graveyard or whatever. So you get to reset your Onslaught if they Cosmic Cyclone. That's pretty crazy, right? I'm gonna definitely play with this once I get it, but I don't have any copies yet. I gotta keep digging for it. Outside of that, you've got cards like we got the first level 4 tuner in the game. That's just easy normal summon. Not huge, but whatever. It's alright. You've got Mistworm. This is gonna be our Trishula, pretty much. You just gonna use 3 monsters to summon this baby, and then you're gonna return 3 cards back to the hand, which that's pretty neat. Hopefully you're going for gamer if you do that. If not, you know, it's still a neat card. I don't see it getting power crept for quite a while though, honestly, so that's probably a safe card to get one of, you know. And then you got Stardust Assault Warrior. I see a little bit of potential with this, specifically with just Junk Anchor, which came out in the Synchro Connection structure deck. The structure deck that came out with Junk Warrior when Synchros first came out, when 5D's World came out. This guy's gonna be really good with Junk Anchor specifically because this is a level 6 Synchro monster that revives a Junk monster in your graveyard when it's the only monster on the field when you Synchro summon it. So here's the combo. You got a level 4 monster out on the field. You summon a Junk Anchor, a level 2. You Synchro for the Stardust Assault Warrior. It revives your Junk Anchor. And then you Synchro again with those 2 to summon a Junk Destroyer. Because Junk Anchor can be used to substitute for any Synchro monster that specifically lists a Synchron tuner as one of the materials. So basically, with a level 4 out on the field and a Junk Anchor in your hand, You get a free pop one, and you get to have a Junk Destroyer out in the field. Outside of that application, I don't see Stardust Assault Warrior doing much. It is a Stardust card, so you can maybe do some additional plays with some of the other Stardust stuff that we have. But honestly, it's you know, it's not crazy. This card's probably not going to see huge play. It'll see play if we get like some sort of Synchron deck or a competent Junk deck in the future. Torque Tune Gear is an interesting card that came out in this set. It's just a rare, so you get it if you go into the box. But this card's interesting because if we it's a Union Tuner monster, so it has all kinds of Union support, and when it's equipped to a monster, it makes that monster a tuner monster. So that's really neat, honestly. If we ever get something like Union Hanger, where you could just equip Unions directly from your deck to a monster out on the field, this card will have definitely some use there, but outside of that, it doesn't really have a lot going on for it right now. You hero-loving mother effers, you got Skyscraper, being able to revive an elemental hero from your graveyard if it was destroyed by battle. Whatever. You've got Great Tornado, again, a big whatever. We don't even have Stratos in the game. We don't have any good wind elemental hero monsters, so again, you can pass on that guy. He's really not worth it. And then you got any of you level 2 boys, we got the cards for you. We got Human Wave Tactics. This card, ooh, I kind of want it. I've built a fun little, just for fun, level 2 normal monster deck that revolves around like Treasure Panda and getting out like the bringing out like synchros with like Galaxy Serpent and like just all this crap. So Human Wave Tactics, that's a fun card. You can play it if you want. It's something like that. Otherwise, again, this is a fun card. Alright. Shadow Spectre. This boy, he's gotta be like one of those Skull Servant's long lost twin cousin. He's just got that. He's just got that special little grin. I like him. Overall, like I said, you're gonna want to go into this box if you want to have those interesting tech cards. Outside of that, I don't think the archetypes are going to do a whole lot. So, you know, do with that what you will. If you really want something competitive, I'd say pick up the definitely wait for the Ancient Gear Structure deck. But if you want something for the KC Cup right now, pick up a copy of the Silent Swordsman Structure deck. That deck is pretty good, and like I said, the Ancient Gear Structure deck that's going to come out, that's going to be really good and probably going to be a lot better for your money. But if you want to make Amazoness work, you're going to need Mana Dragon. This card's going to be crazy. I feel like this is going to break some decks. I think this card's also going to be able to be used in maybe like a UA build that really wants to protect their field spell. Just any deck that comes out in the future that wants to protect a piece of back row, they're going to play Mana Dragon. That's all.